phases of what home has meant to me. I went to the first time in Cuba in 1994, and that was an amazing experience, as you can imagine. Half of my mother's entire family stayed behind in Cuba, so there's this whole other world that I kind of belonged to, but didn't really know. So it filled in a lot of blanks. Yet at the same time, I also realized that the Cuba that I sort of owned was really my parents' Cuba, right? It was still their Cuba that I was connecting to, and that was slowly disappearing. So then I decided to leave the Republic of Miami. As we like to say in Miami, we love living there because it's so close to the United States. And moved to America, and I got a job at Hartford, Connecticut, thinking, oh boy, sleigh rides in the snow, singing jingle bells. Me and Martha Stewart doing like arts and crafts every Tuesday. The quintessential American. I'm going to be an American. Of course, that didn't quite work out. So I started traveling a lot, and one of my books is mostly travel poems. Again, with that same question: well, if it's not this Cuba that I had imagined, and it's not this America, what is home? But always with that same question in my mind. And then I came across this quote by Pascal. It says, "The sole cause of a man's unhappiness is that he does not know how to stay quietly in his room." And I thought, what is that room I left? And I thought, well, Miami. It's the only place I really understand today, this world between two different worlds, right? So I moved back to Miami, and that didn't quite work well. I moved back the first time, as I like to say, ran away twice and come back twice. That first time, I was really yearning to go back, thinking nothing had changed, because once memories don't change, of course Miami had changed so much in so many different ways. And so this poem sort of speaks to that adage that we can't go back home, at least not in the ways we think, because we can in other ways, right? So I'll just give you a little bit of an intro here too. So I went to Marco Island, which is a place out of my childhood into my 20s, poor man's working vacation. And I took my husband Mark, and when I took that proverbial trip down memory lane, and I was like, what happened to this place? And I started cussing like a sailor, like this, all really angry. And my husband said, "You sound just like your mother." Wrong thing to say in any circumstance, but I found myself talking about Marco Island in the same way that my parents would talk about Cuba, and realized that loss of place and home is not just a cultural thing, but it's something that's almost universal. We all lose places, right? And we gain them in other ways, and that's what this poem is essentially about. So I invite you to think about what that place is for you as I share mine with you. Looking for the Gulf Motel, Marco Island, Florida. There should be nothing here I don't remember. The Gulf Motel with mermaid lampposts and ship's wheel in the lobby should still be rising out of the sand like a cake decoration. My brother and I should still be pretending we don't know our parents, embarrassing us as they roll the luggage cart past the front desk, embarrassing us as they roll the luggage cart past the front desk, loaded with our scruffy suitcases, 24 loaves of Cuban bread, brown bags bulging with enough mangoes to last the entire week, our espresso pot, the pressure cooker, and a pork roast reaching barred through the lobby. All because we can't afford to eat out, amigo. Not even on vacation. Only 2 hours from our home in Miami, but far enough away to be thrilled by the whiter sands on the west coast of Florida, where I should still be, for the first time, watching the sun set instead of rise over the ocean. There should be nothing here I don't remember. My mother should still be in the kitchenette of the Gulf Motel, her daisy sandals from Kmart still squeaking across the linoleum, still gorgeous in her teal swimsuit and amber earrings, stirring a pot of arroz con pollo, adding sprinkles of onion powder and dollops of tomato sauce. My father should still be in a terrycloth jacket, smoking, clinking a glass of amber whiskey in the sunset at the Gulf Motel, watching us dive into the pool, 2 sons he'll never see grow into men, who will be proud of him. There should be nothing here I don't remember. My brother and I should still be playing parcheesi. My father should still be alive, slow dancing with my mother on the sliding glass balcony of the Gulf Motel. No music, only the waves keeping time, a song only their minds hear, 10,000 nights back to their life in Cuba. My mother's face should still be resting against his bare chest, like the moon resting on the sea. And the stars should still be turning around them. There should be nothing here I don't remember. My brother should still be 13, sneaking rum in the bathroom and sculpting naked women from sand. And I should still be 8 years old, dazzled by seashells and how many seconds I can hold my breath underwater. But I'm not. I'm 38, driving up Collier Boulevard, looking for the Golf Motel, for everything that should still be, but isn't. I want to blame the condos, their shadows for ruining the beach in my past. I want to chase the snowbirds away with their tacky mansions and yachts. I want to turn the golf courses back into mangroves. I want to find the Golf Motel exactly as it was and pretend for a moment nothing lost is lost.